This lesson is called Track Motion, and it all begins right here with the Track Motion button. It brings up a dialog that's a lot like the pan crop dialog, very similar in terms of the types of controls and the capabilities. Compositing modes. We can enable rotation or disable rotation, enable snapping, edit in the object's space or the camera's space. This chooses the object space. We can prevent X movement and or Y movement. We can lock aspect ratio and scale about the center. And we can prevent X and Y scaling with these two buttons. We also have a right-click menu in the workspace. Restore view, restore box, restore rotation, size, center, flip horizontal and vertical, and our friends match output aspect and make square aspect. Let's see what we can do with this. Ooh. How did we do it? Let's take a closer look. What I have here is a point that I'm going to move to this position toward the end. I'm going to create a new point in the beginning. And then I'm going to restore this so that in the beginning it's going to be like that. It's going to get smaller and smaller and locate itself up in the right-hand corner. On this track, I've done a couple of other things. Let's mute that so we're just looking at here. Starts out full frame, gets smaller, then it starts to rotate. And then it rotates back to normal position, but reduced in size to the lower corner. So if we just run this clip in its background, you can see what happened to it. Now let's look at just the first one. And now together. You can create quickly and easily split screens, fly-ins, fly-outs, just about anything you want to, and we're using the same basic tool set that we're familiar with from pan crop. Have a couple of extra wrinkles here. We can add a 2D shadow, and if we do, we can control it up here. What color do we want it to be? Let's make it a color that we can see. Now we have shadow and glow. Let's add shadow and glow to this one too. Now note that we get a yellow triangle here. This tells us that the color we've chosen is not broadcast safe. All we have to do is click in the box here and Vegas automatically corrects it to a broadcast safe color. Added glow and shadow to both of them now. Let's take a look at what we've got. Not bad. It's easy to create sophisticated effects using track motion, but what happens if we decide we want to, bam, pump it up a notch? Let's go 3D.